The content of this video is brought to you by Fox and Smiley of Shellshocked Operations and pertains to the field located behind VFW Post 8242 off of Highway 95. These rules have been agreed upon by the players. First and foremost, this is an unregulated field. Play at your own risk. It is free to play and open to players of all ages. Though unregulated, we do have mandatory rules that we ask all in attendance to follow.
We play using an honor-based system. If you receive a hit, raise your gun in the air with or without a dead round. Then loudly and clearly state hit, keeping the gun raised until you're off the field or back in the respawn area. If you see a player that is hit, allow them to walk off the field or back to their respawn. The first of our 4 mandatory rules is our most important rule. It's eye protection. There are a few different forms of eye protection we allow, such as what everyone likes, Z87 rated glasses. They must be full seal, which means there is no way you can easily get in them. Where you can find that Z87 rating will be either printed directly on the glasses or in the package they're purchased in. They also allow ankle masks, full face masks, or ballistic goggles. Prescription glasses are usually not Z87 rated, as well as they're not full, so there are plenty of openings. You can get shot in the eye, and trust me, it probably will happen. There are, luckily, ballistic goggles that fit right over, so you can play, see, it's a lot of fun.
Our second mandatory rule falls in line with eye protection. This is known as the blind man rule. It occurs when a player on field removes their eye probe during gameplay. That player and all players must temporarily cease gameplay until all clear is announced throughout the field in the same manner. Our third rule is our minimum firing distance, also known as safety distance. This applies to all airsoft guns. The minimum distance for firing on another player is 10 feet. Within 10 feet, a player can perform a safety kill. The required criteria to perform a kill is to have clear line of sight with the weapon pointed at the opposing player, loudly and clearly say safety at the player, and he must surrender. Our final mandatory rule is mag out and clear. This applies to all airsoft guns. Upon entering the staging area, all players are required to remove their magazine, shoot 2 to 3 times into the field to clear the weapon. Magazines may be returned to the weapon only when entering the field. Pistols, however, are excluded from this rule as long as they are holstered. The consequences for these rules are as follows. All rules are subject to 1 warning. After that, the violating player will be told to sit out the rest of the game, and possibly the following game. We would like to remind all players that these rules are put in place so that everyone can have fun and stay safe.
Airsoft is classified as an extreme sport because of the risks of playing. These risks include, but are not limited to, cuts, bruises, or other bodily harm. The risk of loss or damaged property is also there. The terrain that we play in is always changing, as are the barricades, due to the fact that they may not always be constructed properly or with safety in mind. Sometimes it leaves them unstable or with exposed nails or screws. The field itself has trenches and loose debris laying everywhere. There may also be a possibility of animals, both domestic and feral. If a player comes across an animal, inform other players around you in the area and vacate the field.
Due to these risks, there are certain recommendations that we have for gear. Proper fitting and comfortable clothing. That is, we recommend BDU jackets and or pants. 8-inch boots that sit above the ankle. Knee and elbow pads, good fitting gloves, full finger or half finger, is fine with us. A tactical vest which will protect you from rounds and possible other debris. We also have our full face protection or our eye protection, which will protect you from BBs. And a cover for your head, because it hurts getting shot in the head.
Knowing your gun is very important. Knowing your gun will allow you to be safe and a more effective player. Due to the fact that a variety of guns have different dynamics as compared to others, such as weight and length, knowing these facts can prevent fatigue and accidental injury.
We'd like to give a shout out to all the other team members and players who helped in assistance with this video. Thank you for watching and stay safe out there.
And have fun.